Alright, so I'm currently now in Mystic, Connecticut, and I am currently about to cross the Mystic River Drawbridge. It's one of the few remaining bridges of its type still in existence, and you can see the harbor for Mystic off to the right of me and to the left of me. Yeah, this bridge is 99 years old. It'll turn 100 next year. And look at this. You don't see this at all. This is a serious... I love this. It looks like a drive wheel or a flywheel for an engine, but it's not. It's the piece that helps lift the bridge. And as you can see, it's the placard for it. Sorry. I mean, look at this. It looks almost like a huge driving wheel, but it's not. That's the flywheel for the gear for the mechanism that helps raise the bridge span. Yeah. So here is. There's the bridge house there. Pretty much akin to, which actually, as crazy as it sounds coming from me, a rail fan, looks almost identical to a railroad interlocking tower. It looks almost exactly like what you would expect an interlocking tower to look like. Only instead of a railroad it being its main use, it's for river traffic and the bridge. But there is the marina. This just gives me vibes of Darien. So, 1, 2, 3. Oh! But when I get over here, you'll see the actual lift span here. Just taking pictures, I'm sorry. There we are. And then the lift bridge tower. There we go. Hey man, it's good to see this place as well. Is this a part of the trip will probably, other than Baltimore, this will probably be the only other place where I'll actually be able to get on the coast. But you can see the actual bridge deck is steel. You normally don't see that on modern bridges or even preserved steel bridges anymore. You've got the gates for the blockage of pedestrian crossing or traffic and vehicle traffic. Basically, they're just like, well, it literally is like a railroad crossing gate. It has a mechanical bell. W.C. Hayes Western, whatever it is, but that is the exact same type of bells you would see used on railroad crossings, and even the gate is similar. Oh, and the boat sailed off, apparently. Now that would be neat to do, or at least be neat for my friend to do. Yes, Jesse is with us at this time, but this is the last day we'll be able to be together before we have to leave. So, regardless of everything that's been going on, the day's been good. It's been real good. And I've had one of the best times I've ever had on any trip here in Connecticut. Us being able to meet again has just made the trip. It's just fantastic. And I think Mystic's a good place to end it off. You know, as far as our, meeting up here. Because after this, I'm going to be making my return trip to Cass, my third and final visit. So that will be rather interesting. But here is Main Street Mystic. So I'm just going to walk down and just let you guys see it as a visiting traveler would see it. And of course copyrighted music, so I'm having to talk a bit louder. So we have an art gallery, various shops and whatnot. We've got a lot of other shops actually. We have the Central Hall, which ironically was built the same year the South was in the Civil War. Basically, what I'm saying is, this was built while the Civil War was taking place in 1863. And I guess it was added on in 1895 and 2019, so that's interesting. And a lot of high-end clothing stores, as crazy as it sounds. Provisions, eh? I love that. They still use provisions. Yeah, the camera is mostly at eye level, so what I'm seeing is what you're seeing. Here we have the Mariner, that's where we're eating. Food is absolutely fantastic. So, yeah. We have more of Main Street. This is basically like me walking down Memphis, or the Main Street in Memphis, but this actually reminds me more of Ketchikan. This reminds me of Ketchikan, Alaska, because its Main Street had buildings very similar to these in age, and they were real pretty. They were very pretty, actually. Yeah, like this right here, this whole set of buildings right here reminds me of the ones I remember seeing in Ketchikan, Alaska, and even Skagway. Skagway has buildings that are about as old as these, you know, 1898, 1900. Because that's a gold rush town. It was built by the people looking for the gold up in the Klondike, and then of course the White Pass and Yukon followed, but yeah. A lot of pretty shops. And I'm panning back and forth so you guys can see everything. Oh, we have a library basically, or a bookstore. So, yeah. There's the rest of Main Street. So I'm now going to turn around so you guys can get the rest of it, but looking the other way. Basically, if you were taking a simple stroll through downtown Mystic. Hence the camera shake, because I don't have a tripod. It's all handheld, boys. It's all handheld. Looking down an alleyway there. I should have brought a Georgia Bulldog sticker that I could put somewhere here, because we're probably the only other people from Georgia that are here and visiting this town. I raised it up because I didn't know if there was anybody who would, you know, be okay filming. I mean, now that's nice of them. Having a water bowl out for the dogs, that's nice. But as hot and humid as it is right now, I don't blame them. And there's where we're eating. Major shout out to the staff of the Mariner, because the food and service is spectacular. Absolutely fantastic and absolutely spectacular. There's the Central Hall again. And what's interesting is this is one of the few places where you can still stay up in the upper floors, I believe. Like you have the businesses on the bottom and then apartments on top. You don't see that very often anymore. And then here's where this video began, which is here on the swing, on the drawbridge. So, yeah, I'm gonna walk down here so I can get a good picture of the thing, and I'll end the video over there, and I'll see y'all later. So with that, my narration comes to an end, unless I see something else. Oh, was that a duck or was that a fish? Can't even tell. Yeah, I'll see y'all later.